Hello, Nintendo Wii here. Welcome to episode 7 of Games I Got Recently. This is going to be quite a long one. Let's get started with Fire Emblem for the Wii. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. The sequel to the GameCube one, which I still don't have. But on holiday I saw a shop that was selling it and I was quite surprised. It was 25 quid, I really should have got it, but I didn't. But I've got the Wii one, it's playing over there on the screen. It's a really hard game, but definitely worth getting if you like Advance Wars, because it's very similar to that in many ways. Next up is a Game Boy game that I got at a camper van festival. It was in one of the tents. They had a few Game Boy games. There was this one and Wario. This is Mega Man 3 for the original Game Boy. Really, really good game. I've done a Let's Play of it actually on my channel, so if you like Mega Man, go and watch that because it's really good. I'm very surprised at this. I like playing it on the SNES. Next up, another Mega Man game, this time for the DS. This is Mega Man Star Force Pegasus, which is sort of a sequel to the Battle Network series. Really fun game. I've played it for about 20 something hours now. Near the end, I think. It's really good. As good as the Battle Network games, and I really do enjoy them. So, definitely worth picking up. One thing strange about this game, if you have a look on the back, there's no artwork for the game at all. It's just writing on the picture, which is a bit strange. So I didn't really know what to expect. But it's a lot like the Battle Network series, which is good. I got Ocarina of Time 3D, as I'm sure you would have guessed anyway. Along with it, I also got the soundtrack that you get when you register it on the Nintendo website. That's a very cool thing to have, although it does have a slight crack in the top from when it came through the post, which I'm a bit disappointed with. I also got the guide to go with it, which is really handy for finding all the post merits and stuff that you get once you finish the game. So, got that as well. And of course the game. And this excellent Zelda statue that I got from Game, thanks to Anthony for keeping that aside for me. But anyway, also at the camping festival that I went to, I got Mario Power Tennis for the GameCube. Only a £5, really good. Better than the Wii version. I've played that. I definitely prefer the controls on the GameCube one. That's Mario Power Tennis. Next up, another Mega Man game. I've been going a bit Mega Man crazy lately. This is Mega Man X7 for the PS2. I found this one on holiday in Portsmouth when we were going to the Isle of Wight. So in Kex. Kex is a great shop. Anyone who doesn't know, definitely visit that. They also have a website, cex.co.uk. So really good store. So we got Mega Man X7 there, that was quite cheap and a good game. For the NES, I got this in Birmingham, where I went to visit there with some friends. This is the one and only DuckTales. It's kind of obvious why I got this. I got this just for the music on the moon level, because that's just incredible. And it is a good game as well, but I haven't really played it that much. I need to go back to it. Yes, yet another Mega Man game. This is Maverick Hunter X for the PSP. This is a fantastic Mega Man game, it really is. I finished it all the way through as X. You can play as Vile once you've finished it, but I haven't played it as Vile yet. Really good remake of the Mega Man X SNES game. I would recommend this one 100%, and the music is fantastic as well, as any good Mega Man game should be. Definitely get this. Next up is a game called DJ Star for the DS. I wasn't expecting getting this. My parents just came back from shopping and they said, we bought you a surprise, and it was a DS game. They said this was the only one there. It was like £2 or something, so you really can't complain. In fact, the game is actually quite good. I'm rather surprised because I thought it would be a Guitar Hero clone, but it's not at all. It's a completely separate game. Completely different. Next up, another completely different game, but in a completely different sense. This is Freshly Picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. I got this because not only is it one of the weirdest titles of a video game ever, it also came from GameStop. And in the UK they're extremely hard to come by, GameStop shops. In fact, it's actually closed down now, so I think this is one of the, possibly the only time I would have ever visited GameStop. I got this and Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360 from GameStop in Birmingham, but it's gone now, so don't go looking for it. Next up, another game from Kex, but a different one. it is Pokemon Link for the DS, which is a really fun puzzle game, much better than I thought it would be actually. I played all the way through story mode, didn't get bored, really good. A bit like Chuzzle if you've played that, except the Pokemon drop down from the top of the screen and you have to move the entire row around to match them up. It's really good. Here's some more Ocarina of Time 3D. I also got that limited edition box for pre-ordering in game, and there's the normal one as well. It's a really nice picture, this. I've got quite a few posters around for that one, in fact. Next up for the DS, a modern classic if you will, that is Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. I haven't put as much time into this as I would have liked, but everyone was telling me just how amazing the game is, so I had to pick it up. It was only £10 in a sale or something, so definitely worth getting if you like DS games. Another DS game, this is Rune Factory Fantasy Harvest Moon. This is the first game in the Rune Factory series. I haven't got very far into it, but from what I've played I do really enjoy the game. And I do like Harvest Moon, so having Harvest Moon with a mix of action RPG is my perfect game really. It's brilliant. Another DS game, this is, and forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Suikoden Taekrius. It's a really good RPG, different than what I was expecting. From the pictures on the back you would think it's an action RPG, but it's actually turn-based, and it's got pre-rendered backgrounds and 3D character models which look really nice on the DS's screen, and a very good story to go with it. I'm about 20 hours into this, and nowhere near the end I don't think, but from so far the story's phenomenal, it's really good, and everything is voice acted, which is really surprising for a DS game. How they managed to fit it all on there is beyond me, but excellent game, one of the best I've played on the DS in a long time. Got quite a few Wii games to go through now, so let's go through these quickly. Trackmania for the Wii. I've been looking for this for ages and I finally found it in Blockbuster at the town centre. I actually drove up and got that in my car, which has Space Invader stickers on the front, if you want to know. That's really cool. But I'm not on the insurance anymore, but never mind. Trackmania, excellent game. If you've played the PC one, you know exactly what to expect from this version. Just as good as them. I haven't played this yet. It was only £4 from a friend. Well, my dad's phone anyway. This is Raven Rabbit's TV Party. The one you use the balance board to play with. I haven't played this. I'll leave it out so I can play it some other time. Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Dungeon. Really good, sort of roguelike, except you don't lose all your... Oh, you do actually, yeah, it is a roguelike game. Get through dungeons, a bit like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, every time you move, the enemies move and stuff. Really nice graphics, really good gameplay as well, I'm really impressed with that. Really hard though, really hard, so just because it's got chocobos on, don't think it's going to be an easy game, because it's not. It's brutal. Alien Syndrome, terrible game, I don't even want to talk about it. Really, I don't know what possessed me to pick this up, but it's rubbish. If you see Alien Syndrome, I know it's cheap, don't buy it, it's absolute garbage. Another Rune Factory game, I've been after this one for a long time. This is Rune Factory Frontier on the Wii. I know the sequel's coming out soon, so I thought I'd definitely have to pick up the original. Really nice graphics. I haven't actually started it yet because a game I'm saving until last, you'll see why. It's taking up most of my time at the moment, but once I've finished with that and I'm moving back at uni, I'll be playing some Rune Factory Frontier. Can't actually wait for this. I've been looking forward to it for so long. New Play Control Pikmin. Exactly the same as the GameCube one, except it's in widescreen, and you can also use the Wii remote to control your little Min, which is really cool. And it's a really good game as well, as I'm sure you all know, because you have played the GameCube one, and if you haven't, you shouldn't have subscribed. Really, Pikmin's that cool. Muramasa, the Demon Blade. Made from the same team that made the fantastic Odin Sphere for the PS2. One of the best games I've played, but extremely hard. I'll include Odin Sphere as well, because I didn't get it that long ago. Muramasa isn't really a sequel, but it's got the same art style, and it's by the same developers. Really incredible graphics. The controls are a bit strange, you have to press up to jump instead of a button or whatever. But both of these games definitely worth getting. Although, at the moment, I prefer Odin Sphere, but they're both awesome. Get them. if you can find them, because they're both quite hard to find now. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for the Wii, a real contender for Mario Kart Wii. Really good racing game. Very impressed with that. Loads of characters, stages, music from all past Sonic games and everything. Definitely worth getting if you like Sega. There's a lot of fan service in that game, if that's the right word for it. Another game that fans will enjoy, Tatsunoko vs Capcom. Really cool fighting game. I actually prefer this to Marvel vs Capcom, which I'll get to in a minute, because I did get one of them, another new one now. That's it, really cool fighting game. Another game for the PSP is Popular Choice, a fantasy RPG which has really small sprites and they're a bit strange, and the character runs really fast. I haven't got that far into it, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of it. I'll be back in a sec, I'm just going to get a drink. Hey, got a drink, feeling a bit better now. Had a bit of a sore throat there. I got 2 Game Boy games. I got one at the festival and another one at a boot sale I went to. Start with the boot sale one. This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. There was 2 of these ones. There was, if I'll focus, there was 2. There was this one for the GBA Red Rescue Team and there was Blue Rescue Team for the DS. They're both the same game. And Mega Man Battle Network 4. I really like Battle Network 1, 2 and 3, so I presume 4 is going to be really good as well, but I haven't actually played it yet. SNES games. If you saw my press start video, I will be doing more of them actually, I haven't forgotten, it's just YouTube being a bit slow to upload recently. Pop and Twinbee for the SNES. Really good shooting game. You can watch my video on that if you go back, just before the top 10 consoles ones. And another SNES game, I got this one on holiday. It's Castlevania 4. Possibly the best game in the Castlevania series. Definitely one of the best games on the SNES. Fantastic gameplay. Really worth picking up. Or in Virtual Console, if you have Virtual Console. I've got it on that as well. Castlevania 4. Another SNES game I got. This one's quite special. It's an American game, but it's okay because I got my SNES modded. Anyway, this is Secret of Mana. I've got a story to tell with this one. In Game Station, they had the UK version of this, boxed, £35. I was prepared to pay that, so I went to the counter, and I went to the counter to pay for it. I got there, they looked through all their stuff, they couldn't find it. They went downstairs to the basement, they couldn't find it. They came back up, they said we can't find it. They scanned the box, it came up on the till at £5. I was furious, and they said no, we can't find it anywhere. So I could have got Secret of Mana for £5, but they didn't have it, so I went on eBay when I got back and got this one. It was 15, and it is the US version, but it's exactly the same game. Really good RPG from Enix, as you would expect. The box is a bit tatty, but the game's fine. And another SNES game I got on eBay just because I was in a bit of a SNES mood. That is Tetris Attack. I was after Dr. Mario and Tetris Attack, but I couldn't get that one. This is just Tetris Attack, you know what that is. Pokemon Puzzle League for the DS, they're all the same. Except this one has Nintendo characters in the background. Got some more Game Boy games here. There is Wario Blast. I got that one from the Camp Jam Festival. Not very good really. Bomberman, but with Wario. I'll take it out of the case. Dragon Warrior Monsters. I used to have this ages ago and I finally got it again. Really incredible game, rivals Pokemon. And also, Dragon Warrior Monsters 2. Tara's adventure this one is, because there's Tara and Kobe. So both of them. I got both for 15. They were supposed to be 10 each, but I asked him can I have them both for 15 and he said yeah. There's a story about this one. The black cartridges, if you've seen my Game Boy video, mean they can be played in the original Game Boy and the Game Boy Color. It was actually the last game to be playable in the original Game Boy, released in 2002 I think. So that's really cool. And also it's the last game to use the special borders on the Super Nintendo Game Boy player, which is really cool as well, and it's a really good game. I've put quite a bit of time into that. Really pleased I found that actually. N64, only got 2 games for this system recently. They are the rare game Blast Corps, that was quite cheap, and also Excitebike 64, which I've heard is really good, so I definitely need to play some more of that. And Blast Corps seems really fun as well. I'm surprised I didn't play these 2 before actually, but I've got them now, so N64 gaming coming soon. And yep, still got some more, only 3 more. These are for the PS2. I'll show you these 2 first. Hyper Street Fighter 2. Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition, which also includes the Street Fighter movie. Really good. Well, the best version of Street Fighter 2, really. It's got loads of different versions of the game. It's got World Warriors, Champion Edition, Turbo, Super Street Fighter and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So everything you could possibly want if you're a Street Fighter 2 fan, this is the game to get. Marvel vs Capcom 2, we got this one, which is really cool. I'm sure you all know how to play Marvel vs Capcom. We got the first one on the Dreamcast and I've got that. I still don't have the new one though. And finally, I managed to get, you've probably been able to see it on the screen there, Manakemia, Alchemist of Alrevis, my favourite PS2 game and one of my favourite games of all time, but I actually lent it off a friend, so I finally managed to get my own copy of it, which I'm really happy about. It's an unbelievable game if you have a PS2 and you like Japanese turn-based RPGs and anime. Definitely you have to play this game. Phenomenal. My game of the year last year this was. Definitely worth getting. One last game, one very important game, and that is, don't hate me American subscribers, Xenoblade Chronicles. Unbelievable game. The best Wii game I've played in the last 5 years, at least, since its launch with Twilight Princess. Phenomenal game, really good. I got the limited edition version that comes with the red classic controller. There it is, really nice and shiny. And here's the big box it comes in. I know America's not getting this. I'm not sure if they are ever, but we're also getting The Last Story and Pandora's Tower, which I can't wait for. I think that's it for new games actually. From here I might as well show you some manga I got recently, and books. Here's the latest Haruhi light novel. This one's called The Rampage, of Haruhi Suzumiya. Really good book, just as good as all the rest. And some colour pages in the back, which is always nice. Really nice story, definitely looking forward to the next one, because that will be the first one that hasn't actually been shown on the anime or the movie. So yeah, really good. I've got the rest of them as well, this is the latest one. From Forbidden Planet, Mega Man Gigamix, the manga, which was actually really good. It's a sequel to Mega Man Megamix, if you've ever heard of that. It's also got some colour pages at the front, which are really nice drawings. And there's another one with some Robot Masters. It's got three different stories inside. Definitely worth reading if you like Mega Man. Really pleased to have this. The new series that I'm going to start is the Ichiro series. I've only got 3 so far, I think there's 5 in the series. They're really funny. It's about a group of girls who are studying to go back to college after missing their first year, and they're addicted to video games, so a lot like me really. Definitely really good, better than I was expecting, really funny. It's also got some colour pages as well. And of course, K-On! The DVD's coming out soon as well. I'm looking forward to that, one of my favourite anime series. Before I go, I also got the Retro Gamer Collection Volume 5, which is a fantastic magazine, well, bookazine they call it. Loads of interesting stuff about retro gaming and consoles. They have the making of Super Metroid, the making of Myst, Excitebike. Everyone loves Excitebike. Really good read. They have the history of Rare in here, ColecoVision, everything you could possibly want really. that's it for games I got recently. Episode 7. Till next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry if it was a bit long. Goodbye.